done.
What are you going to do?
I'm a captain. You been drinking tonight, sir.
I want to see Pepper right now. That's the Pepper show.
I want you to drag me. Come on.
I felt like I was harassed and stalked.
Catching killers.
Cops take an oath to serve and protect the community, but what happens when the community needs protection from them?
I'm about to hurt you.
Here are 6 cases of corrupt cops getting caught red-handed, starting with the case of a small-town officer who thought showing up drunk to work was a good idea. On October 27, 2018, at approximately 7:40 p.m., 38-year-old Piqua, Ohio officer Justin Augustine contacts Lieutenant Rick Byron to report a single vehicle accident. But there's only one problem. He's the one who caused it, and when Lieutenant Byron arrives, he finds Augustine. But he realizes there may be more behind the accident.
Augie, come here. Let's go out here in the garage. We got to put your weapons away. Come out here, we'll talk. You'll be all right. The car's just being taken to Lumpkins. What's going on there? Huh?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? We got to put your weapons away.
Okay.
You're not. Here, let me have a second. Unload it. Just need to unload it.
What am I doing?
Here, watch it. There you go. We got. Sorry. When you total a vehicle, here, go in here. So we can put this away. When you total a vehicle, you got to go down for a drug and alcohol assessment. Everybody that wrecks a cruiser that totals it has to go down there. So what we do is just take your taser off of you, and you have any backup weapons on you or anything? Drop your vest or your duty belt, because you don't need that. We're going to go down and do a drug and alcohol test down at the hospital, you and I. And you don't need all your gear, so take your... are you all right, Augie?
Yeah.
You seem... your focus seems divided on me. What's going on? You just nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Augustine claims that he's acting odd because he is just nervous. A valid excuse being he did just total a car. However, Lieutenant Byron knows an intoxicated person when he sees one.
Are you under the influence of anything, Augie? No? Good. I hope not. I do. Where's your vest at? You don't have it on you? Okay. All right. What else do you got on you?
I'm
got
done.
Pocket knife, huh?
I'm done.
What's going on, though? Tell me what's going on, bud.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done? You're going to go with me to take the test, Augie? You're refusing it? You don't want to do that.
I'm done.
Okay, so what does that mean? All right? Are you under the influence of something, Augie? What's wrong with you right now? I don't understand
I'm
that.
done.
Okay. Are you going with me?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going home.
Can you call somebody to come get you?
I don't need to.
Well, I'm not going to let you drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What?
I'm not going to let you drive. Can you call your wife? Seriously, Augie, can you call your wife?
I can drive by.
Okay. All right, let's go out here. All right. Don't play this game with me, bud. I'm trying to trying to help you out here.
You ain't doing shit.
Well, I can't do stuff. I'm just doing what I got to do, Augie. It's my job. If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Augie. Don't do this, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. All right? I'm just doing my job. I'm just asking you to relax. Okay?
I'm done.
Okay, and I understand that. I understand what you're saying. All right? I just don't want you to do it like this. All right? I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be difficult. You got to understand, it's my job, dude. All right? So don't treat me like that. If you want to be done, I understand that. So if you want to leave, that's up to you. Do you have your keys here? Where's your keys to the building at? You got all that stuff? Okay, I want to make sure it wasn't on that ring in there and you need it. I'm not taking it, okay? So, Augie, are you okay to drive, brother?
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
All right, well, get going then. Do what you got to do, all right? Augie, you need to get it. You need to relax.
You're fucking with me.
No, huh? What'd you say? Who is? You just wrecked a cruiser. It's not the end of the world. I know, it's not the end of the world. We can do this, Augie. If you just go down and take the test like we're asking you, if you do that, then we can at least get that cleared to where you can come back to work. Seriously, Augie, I'm trying to help you, bud. Huh? What'd you say? I don't know. What'd you say?
No,
What do you mean you're f***ed up? Alcohol? Pills? What are you talking about? Huh? Okay. All right. All right, Augie.
Acting belligerent and refusing to take a drug and alcohol test, Augustine appears highly intoxicated. It's hard to believe that Lieutenant Byron would allow him to drive, but he thankfully comes to his senses.
I get that, bud. So I can't let you drive home, all right?
yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
You said you're f***ed up. How you going to drive home?
I'm not f***ed up, like f***ed up. I'm f***ed up.
What? I'm. Help me understand, Justin.
What the f***
You talking about just in the head?
you?
Huh? We don't need to do this, Augie.
What?
Come on. We don't.
What?
Why are you doing this like? Why are you doing me like that? Huh? What have I done to you for you to do that? Do me like that, man? Seriously. I am honest to God being serious with you. What have I done to you for you to treat me like
What
that?
the f***?
Huh?
What the f***?
I don't know.
Surprisingly, the lieutenant is still trying to be rational with Augustine even after he admitted to being messed up and telling him to f off. You could tell the lieutenant cares about him and is trying to keep the situation from escalating beyond what it already has.
I didn't wreck the cruiser in there and then have to ask you to come to take the
Park
test.
right there. F*** 'em.
Okay. And again, I understand that, Augie, that you're upset. I get that. You're having a tough time right now with everything that's going on, bud. But it doesn't have to go out like this, okay? It's just an accident.
Troy 421.
Okay.
What I do?
Huh?
The what I do?
What do you mean, what do you do? What do you do?
If it's just an accident, what I do?
You hit a semi-trailer. So, again, as part of our policy, we have to go down with that and go take the test. If everything comes back okay, then that's great. It helps you. It benefits you.
I'm drunk.
Huh?
I'm drunk.
You're drunk right now?
No, I've been drunk.
Been drunk when? Today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't think you are now?
No.
Okay. Well, I can't let you drive the car home unless we...
What you gonna do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah,
Is
what
that
the
the way
fuck
you're
you
going to
gonna
do
do?
this? You're about to get yourself arrested, bud.
For what?
What do you mean, what am I going to do? I can't let you drive. So you try to get in that car, I got to stop you. And then you're going to start fighting with me. What is that going to do? Huh? Seriously, Augie, why are you doing this to me? I didn't do anything to you.
The lieutenant is being very patient with, but as you can imagine, his patience is wearing thin.
Well, let's go back in here so we can figure this out, Augie. Please. You know I got to call Jason, right? Are you going to cooperate? But just cooperate with me. Augie, I know they are, and I understand that. Can you call your wife and have her come get you, bud? Get your phone out and call her. You don't have your phone? You want to use mine?
What's this gonna do?
Huh?
What's this gonna do?
I don't know. That's why I got to call him. So, how much did you drink today, Augie? A lot. You know he's going to want to do a test, right? No, I'm talking about your driving, just like we would anybody else. You know what I mean? Not an employment test. He's going to say, "Hey, this guy's driving a car. We need to test him." And I mean, you got the right to refuse it, but we got to go through the process on that, Augie. And again, I want you to understand that I know you probably are. You're right. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or lie to you. Huh? Augie, come on, bud. Come on, just calm down, bud. I understand you're upset. You got to calm down. And remember, Augie.
You just can't wait.
Huh? I'm talking to you as a friend here.
You.
All right. All right.
Oh, this.
Did you dial the wrong number? Let's go in here and sit down.
Lieutenant Byron tells Augustine that his wife can pick him up, but the stumbling officer struggles to remember her number. As the lieutenant's own supervisor is called in to assist, Augustine's behavior yet again swings from self-pity to scorn.
Let me give Jason a call, bud.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Jason, this is Byron. Hey, is there any chance you can come in so we can talk? Okay. Well, I don't know how much time we got as far as cooperation. He's not cooperating real well. He's right here in front of me. I'm not hiding or talking. I'm talking in front of him. He's acknowledged that he was drinking today and whatnot. So that's where we're at now. How do you want us to proceed with that? He's refusing. He's refusing to be tested. So, are you gonna go down for the test, Augie? He's refusing that. Okay. Bye. Thank you for being honest with me, Augie.
You pay the bill.
Huh?
Yeah, you pay the bill next week.
What bill?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, bud.
Yeah, you will.
Don't do me like this, Justin.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything to you.
You?
Okay. I hate to see you like that, bud. I didn't do this, Augie. Why are you taking it out on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Huh?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. All right.
You put that stance.
I'm just waiting for a phone call back.
You
Just
damn
relax,
right you
bud.
are.
Just relax. All right? Enough. Just relax, Justin.
While Augustine remains outside, the lieutenant superior calls him and tells him that he needs to detain Augustine under the Police Code 2255. In other words, he needs to be held due to suspicion of driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol and for refusing sobriety tests.
Augie, he's saying I got to do it like a 2255 form, so I got to read you the 2255 form. Do you understand that? Are you willing to hear me out and do it? All right, let's go in there and take care of that, bud. And then we'll get you out of here. As soon as your wife gets here, we'll get you out of here. All right? Let's go into the briefing, or the. Since you already said you're going to refuse it, there's no reason to do anything other than that. So
He can't help but keep his head down as they are being read to him. After his rights have been read, the lieutenant decides to speak to his superior, but not before telling Augustine that he won't be given a citation for this. Or at least he thought.
we'll get back with you, and again, as soon as your wife gets here, we'll get you out of here. Okay? Not going to be any citations issued or anything like that today. We'll just get the form filled out, get you a copy of it, and when your wife gets here, we'll get you out. Okay? Or you can leave, obviously. So just sit tight. Yeah, just hang it out in here with him just to make sure he's okay if he needs to ask any questions or anything.
While Lieutenant Byron wants to hold off on the citation, his supervisor insists everything be by the book.
If it's okay with you, I'm not going to issue a citation right now. I'll write it out later and do what we got to do. Or how do you want that done?
No, we'll treat it like a normal OBI.
Can you go get me a traffic ticket, please? He's being more cooperative right now, but we're still up and down.
Does he have his gun on?
I got his gun away from him, his handgun, and he had a taser on him. I took that away from him. There was a number of times when I was dealing with him that I thought it was going to go to that out there because he was telling me he was going home.
Okay.
And I told him he wasn't driving. His wife has been called. She's on her way in.
Okay.
He made a comment, I might as well be dead, but he didn't say I'm going to kill myself, so I didn't.
Okay. We'll pass that on to his wife. We're going to order him to do an admin blood draw after you guys are done.
He's not going to do that.
Well, you know what that means.
Yep. It doesn't matter, to be honest with you, so let's not fight over it because he was threatening me out there. His behavior was...
Oh, really?
He didn't come out and say, I'm going to kick your ass or do something, but he's going, what are you going to do about it? He starts clenching up. It's a lot.
Okay.
It's totally insubordinate.
Okay.
To the point where I was calling you, telling you,
Yeah.
basically let you know that we're going to be fighting.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting from you.
Yeah, there was no question. Fortunately, I got him to calm down.
Yeah.
And there's something went on. He made a comment to me that you get something about, are you going to pay me for this or something like that? I said, what are you talking about? He goes, well, you're going to pay for it eventually. I was like, what does that mean? He wouldn't answer me. I don't know what that meant.
Put all that stuff in a...
I got to review it.
Yeah.
After Lieutenant Byron relays Augustine's threats to his supervisor, the troubled officer learns some bad news from an investigator with Internal Affairs.
We're placing you on administrative leave. We got to get this straightened out. You're still on payroll until we finish this testing. But then as soon as that's all done, then you're on admin leave until further notice. I was hoping the system we would never get to this point. We all got to do what we got to do.
Augustine is told that he's being placed on leave and seemingly relieved is able to get some much needed rest. Thankfully, a fellow officer is there to catch his fall.
Hey, Justin. Can you hear me? Justin, can you hear me? Jason. Can you hear me? You okay? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to read you this. They just don't want you falling out of your chair.
Almost fell out of your chair, Justin.
You're about to fall again, dude. You okay?
5 days later, Justin Augustine resigned from the Piqua Police Department. He was charged with felony improper handling of a firearm, misdemeanor OVI, and operating without control. He pleaded guilty to failure to maintain control and misdemeanor possessing a weapon while intoxicated. All other charges were dismissed. He was sentenced to a $1,000 fine, mental health counseling, and a weekend education program. Cops often deal with explosive suspects, but many have violent tempers of their own, just like the Georgia officer in our next case.
You are under arrest. You're gonna get tased again. I'm about to hurt you. Stop.
On October 27, 2018, Roswell, Georgia police apprehend a suspect allegedly tampering with vehicles at an apartment complex.
You are under arrest. All right, buddy, have a seat. He started kicking the partition. He started kicking the windows. He started kicking the doors as hard as he could, like double both feet.
But when the suspect becomes disruptive and Officer Daniel McKenzie pulls over, his startling reaction seals his fate.
You're gonna get tased again.
Lay down!
I deployed my taser to his hip. That stopped him momentarily. Don't do it. I told him, I said, hey man, surrender, I'm gonna be violent. I'm about to hurt you. Stop. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop. Stop. Come here. Stop. Hang on. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I said, hey man, calm down. I quickly diverted him with a punch to his face. I grabbed him. We were able to pull him out. Right here. Sit down.
After an investigation, it was discovered that multiple pages of the final report were left out of his public release.
He admits to tasing the handcuffed suspect and to punching him with a closed right fist. All of that is in the secret narrative, but missing from the public report of the very same incident.
While local media coverage pressured changes at the Roswell Police Department, the same can't be said for many other Georgia towns.
The Roswell Police Department now releases full incident reports and officer narratives, but other Georgia cities and counties use the very same incident reporting software, allowing them to create alternate public versions of police reports in violation of state law. When is a police incident report public record?
Always.
Officer Daniel McKenzie abruptly resigned as the investigation was underway, but was later indicted after the video went public. He pleaded guilty to aggravated assault, battery, making a false statement, and violating his oath as a police officer. He was sentenced to 1 year in prison and 5 months probation. As infuriating as an example of police corruption as that was, it's nothing compared to our next case.
You've been drinking tonight, sir.
I'm a captain. I know.
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
In the early morning hours of March 12, 2023, Oklahoma City police witnessed an unmarked police vehicle swerving and speeding along residential roads. But when a stop is performed and the driver approached, his identity makes a bad situation catastrophic.
Back in your car.
I'm
Drunk?
no, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. 116, show me 1060 on Henry Lincoln Edward 497. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You've been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You've been drinking tonight, sir.
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking? How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we're not gonna get a return on it.
The suspect is none other than veteran Oklahoma City Police Captain James French, who informs the officer of his rank before asking repeatedly for him to turn off his body cam, a request which is thankfully denied.
How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over me when you turned off here, you didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much did you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor?
Yeah.
How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here?
Yes.
Come over to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
Just turn around, I'm going to pat you down real quick.
Go ahead. Do what you need to do. I promise you I'm not a problem.
Okay.
Can I shut my door?
I'll shut it for you. Just hang out there at the rear of your Chevy. What investigations are you with?
Homicide and assault.
Yeah, over there.
Yes, sir.
You know Lieutenant Britton?
Then there shouldn't be any discussion
Yeah.
as to whether it should be available to...
He's a good man. I like him.
He is. He works for Jermaine.
Jermaine Johnson?
Yes.
Jermaine's a good man, too.
He is.
Hang out right there, sir.
Got you, brother.
Just stand with your feet together, hands down by your side for me. Hands down by your side, please. Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pen, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pen without moving your head, okay? Don't move your head, sir.
Despite French's rank, the officer treats him as if he were any other DUI suspect. The 32-year veteran is perhaps more aware than anyone in the world of hurt he's now in and stays as polite as possible as a result. Yet when his field sobriety test gets off on the wrong foot, he again makes his impossible request.
Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
1,000.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body cam.
I do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
You
done.
can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
and I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken
not-
an oath to uphold the law.
I
don't
am
show
not-
favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the president of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
Are you going to do the test or not, sir?
I will. I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body camera once I'm done with my investigation.
Okay.
The officer is firm with the captain and letting him know he is going to treat it as anyone would. He allows the captain one final try at the field sobriety tests.
You want to try that again?
I will.
All right, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, please. Please. I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
So we're not going to do the test?
We will.
Okay, because we keep stopping. Okay, let's try another test. You're familiar with the walk and turn?
I am.
Okay. While I demonstrate the walk and turn for you, I want you to stand with your left foot in front of your right foot, okay? Left foot in front of your right foot, heel to toe, hands down by your side. Can you do that for me, sir?
You want left foot in front of the right?
Yes, sir. Hands down by your side.
Despite this corrupt captain's best efforts to abuse his position, he's arrested for driving under the influence.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you going to arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Can we turn the camera off now?
Yeah, we'll turn the camera off now.
Thank you.
Captain James French was taken into custody and booked in the Oklahoma County Jail. After placing bond, he was put on administrative leave with pay.
The individual was later identified as one of our captains, Captain James Matt French. He goes by the name of Matt, was the individual that was driving the vehicle.
Breaking your sworn oath while off duty is bad enough, but what happens when a highway patrolman does it on the job, and a young mother becomes his victim?
I do no drugs, no nothing. Swear to God. I felt like I was harassed and stopped.
On August 15, 2019, Tennessee Highway Patrolman Isaiah Lloyd pulls over 29-year-old Patricia Wilson for allegedly not wearing a seatbelt. But what happens next is just as shocking as the eventual consequences.
Taking prescription medication or anything? Very small, okay?
No, I swear to God, I can say. No, I'm telling you now, no drugs, no nothing, no alcohol.
You here to go right from then?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Ma'am.
Sorry. What?
Lloyd accuses Patricia of being under the influence, even though she adamantly denies it and her speech is clear. His command for her to step out of the vehicle is eventually deemed legally improper, as is the unusually intimate search that happens next.
I'm thinking of my mom over here. No. I do no drugs, no nothing. Swear to God.
Down real quick before we do anything. All right, before we boy. Straight thing to waistband.
As you will soon see, what appeared to be a typical pat-down was in fact far from it. The officer then asks her to perform various field sobriety tests on the side of the road.
Together, stand by your side, raise one foot, I don't care which one, it's going to be 6 inches.
You can't see underneath the hood of the car where his hands are, how far in my pants he is, and how long it takes him to remove his hands.
Patricia will allege that Lloyd stuck his fingers inside her shorts during the search, and after performing a haphazard field sobriety test, finally let her leave. But when he spots Patricia again a mere 3 hours later driving near her home, he pulls her over yet again, this time for alleged tinted windows and swerving. While Lloyd's microphone is not activated, his alleged statements are profoundly disturbing.
Was he flirting with you? What did he say?
I felt that he was. When he said we have to stop meeting like this, I felt like that was a come on.
Loy, who had a history of disciplinary action, later claims he has no memory of the second stop. After 9 internal investigations into his behavior in 2 years, he's allowed to resign from his position. This case proves the lack of respect that some officers have for the citizens they're sworn to protect, and our next shows that suspects don't fare much better.
I don't have no federal warrant for my arrest. I don't have no warrant. I'm trying to see papers real quick. We'll show you. Show me. Get that shit on my face.
In Cleveland, O Detective Donald Kopchak tells suspect Trishon Lewis his case is dismissed and he needs to come claim his property. It turns out to be a clever ruse to arrest him. But when Lewis arrives to be greeted with a warrant, Kopchak's way of serving it lands him in seriously hot water.
What you signing for? To grab my belongings. You got somebody coming down for you? It's my cop check. Detective? Yeah. All right. Put your hands behind your back. Why is it that? Turn around and put your hands behind your back. You said that? Because I asked you to. What you want to? Because I asked you to. Put your hands behind your back. You're trying to arrest me? Put your hands behind your back. 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 What I'm arrested for, though. Mr. Lewis. What I'm arrested for. Okay, fine. You have a warrant for your arrest. I don't have no federal warrant for my arrest. Mr. Lewis, put your hands behind your back. Mr. Lewis, put your hands behind your back. I'm not charged with nothing. I'm going to take you to the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Mr. Lewis, I'm going to take you. Put your hands behind your back. You have a warrant. Put your hands behind your back. I don't have no warrant. Put your hands behind. Oh, jeez. Bro, I don't have no warrant. Be cool, bro. Shut up, man. Oh. Stop resisting, dude.
Mr. Lewis, stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back. Mr. Lewis, you have a federal warrant. I don't have no federal warrant.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Mr. Lewis,
put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands.
We'll show you the paperwork in a second.
Show me papers right now.
Put your hands behind your back. We'll show you the paperwork.
Show me papers.
Bring your hands.
Mr. Lewis,
show me papers in a second.
Mr. Lewis,
put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, dude. You do have a warrant. We'll show you the papers.
Show me right now.
We'll show you the papers.
Show me right now. I don't have no federal warrant.
We'll show you the papers.
Someone got a taser.
We will show you the papers. I don't have no warrant. I got a wrist. We're not lying to you, sir. We wouldn't lie to you.
Show me the papers. I don't have no warrant.
Stand up, sir. Stand up, man. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. You just gonna lay on the floor all day? Bro, I don't have no warrant. We wouldn't be doing things like that. Bro, I don't have no warrant.
Despite Lewis' claims to the contrary, officers only have to provide legal proof of a warrant within reasonable time of an arrest. This doesn't stop him from demanding it, and one officer eventually grants him a close-up look.
Hey, Cal. Nigga, that's my job and shit, man. Man, nigga, somebody will call my job. We'll show you papers. All right? I want to see papers right now. That's the paper. Show me. Get that shit on my face, though. Fuck wrong with you, though.
Sit down.
Have a seat. Can I read it? Sit down. We'll let you read it. Have a seat, man. Man, I'm not about to run over. I'm already handcuffed. You can chain my. I'm not about to get them. Hey, bro.
Detective Kopchak shoves a piece of paper in Lewis' face, causing Lewis to lunge toward him. After calming down, Lewis is finally allowed to actually read the warrant and make his case.
Let me see paperwork. I want to see in that paperwork. Can I read it real quick? You're trying to split hairs. Can I read that paperwork real quick, sir? Yes, I just want to read it to make sure, because, I mean, what I read, it said I wasn't charged with nothing. Okay. I just wanted to make sure first before I feel me. That's all. So the thing is, look, can I tell you something? When I read my case, it said not indicted. That's the only thing. That's what I'm telling you guys. And I'll show you right where he took my phone, but I can show you my phone. It said not indicted. Okay. So in that paper, it said the 15th, this I want to indict on the 17th of January. And I can show you proof right now.
It says this warrant was filed on the 16th.
Of January, right? But why my form said the 17th and it said not indicted? I can show you right now proof. It said not indicted.
Did you check with the county or the U.S.?
Yes, the county. I called down there too. I called because
this is from the U.S.
No, I know. It said it got moved to the federal. The federal court and say not. I know. Can I speak? When I check the paper, when I check my case, it say not. It say not indicted. It say moved to federal court, not indicted. I will show you right now. And it say the 17th of January. Let's say the 16th. That's and then for real, I feel it. That's so that either fake or fugazi, because why the 17th? I said the 17th, not the 16th, not the 15th. It said the 17th, not indicted, and they just let everybody go, and that's how I feel like that form is old. Hey, I will show you proof right now, but he had my phone.
It appears Detective Kopchak's shrewd scheme of arresting Lewis has caused nothing but confusion. While he may have thought it was clever, it turns out it was too clever by half. After an internal investigation, Detective Kopchak was given a 1-day suspension. While Kopchak surely regrets his unprofessional behavior, the consequences for the officer in our next case would be much more severe.
CPV,
On November 17, 2022, Tampa, Florida police receive a call about a woman sleeping outside a doctor's office. When police arrive on scene, they realize that they had already issued a warning to this suspect in the past for the same reason. So they decide to detain her and direct her to their car.
Walk to my car.
Why you saying that but pulling me? So go on and drag me, because that's what you're doing anyway.
If you ain't walking, just walk to my car.
How you gonna tell me that, but you pulling me as you said, it didn't say it yet.
She's being difficult with the cops because she feels that the officer is pulling her rather than letting her walk to the car on her own. Eventually, they get her in the cruiser and drive to the station for booking. However, when they get to the station and try to get her out of the car, tensions worsen.
When the I got the right to get out the car, when I had a right to get in the car.
Miss Marshall, get out the car. Come on. Miss Marshall, I'm gonna drag you out of this car.
I already know.
I don't want to drag you out, but I need you to come get out the car.
Do what you did off the porch of the doctor's office.
Come on.
Drag me.
Come on.
I want you to drag me.
Come on.
Officer Damon threatens to take the woman out of the cruiser by force, and when she all but dares him, he calls her bluff. But when she refuses to walk to booking, he proceeds to drag her there.
Stand up.
You want me back? You can't pick my big can. That's what the officer was jealous
Stand
of.
up. Come on.
He couldn't pick my big up. He was jealous of my big. You want me in this position, don't you? I'm a clown, boy. The ball part. You ain't hurting me at all. CPV, Central Park Projects, Tom.
While the woman wasn't injured, Damon was later terminated after he was found to have violated multiple Tampa PD policies.